The upcoming footage was documented and shared on YouTube by a content creator identified as Mr. Spouter, who isn't typically associated with supernatural content creation. Having resided in his current dwelling for more than 5 years, he hadn't encountered anything remotely mysterious or otherworldly during his time there. Nevertheless, as is often the case in life, established patterns inevitably shift, and this particular instance marked such a transformation. The incident was captured at 3 o'clock in the morning, and to this day, it remains an enigma without rational explanation.
There's something banging then, something was banging. I'm talking to myself. Something was just banging, like on these stairs. Dusty as fuck. But you ain't a go on, you fucking blood. Is that a nib as well? What was that? What the fuck? Fucking something there. What the fuck?
While the footage itself didn't reveal the exact nature of Mr. Spouter's experience, he later elaborated on the incident in a follow-up video. According to his testimony, he experienced what felt like a pinching sensation from an unseen source while observing the staircase. As one might anticipate, his account was met with widespread skepticism, with viewers dismissing it as merely another fabricated story. However, this particular incident represented only half of the recorded phenomena, and what followed proved substantially more difficult to dismiss.
Freaking myself out, man. Fucking hell. Calm down. What the fuck was that? What's that? Something up there. What the f***? What the f***?
Although the precise nature of the object remains somewhat ambiguous, there's clear evidence of something sliding across the cabinet surface seemingly of its own volition. Such movement should have been physically impossible without some form of mechanical assistance. Yet even under intense scrutiny and magnification, no visible means of manipulation can be detected. This occurrence stands as compelling evidence of paranormal activity, though viewers are certainly welcome to present their counter-theories in the comments section below. In pursuit of downsizing, 2 women had decided to list their current property and relocate to a single-story cottage. The following footage documents their exploration of an aging property that, while listed at an attractively low price point, required substantial renovation work. This aspect didn't pose a significant concern, as both women shared an enthusiasm for home improvement and property transformation, which would have made them ideal candidates for such a project had they proceeded with the purchase. Curious about what deterred them, the following clip provides a rather startling explanation.
Mesmo sem querer vir. Olha, tá vendo aí, ó. Faz tempo. Misericórdia. Ai, pera ainda. Eu vi.
Mulher, que foi isso, pelo amor de Deus?
Tava balançando aí.
Ai,
ô, Tico.
ai.
Olha.
Ui. Mulher.
Olha, misericórdia ali, ó. Eita, meu Jesus. Eu vou dizer um negócio, viu? Olha. Eu vou dizer a tu. Eu tô toda arrupiada.
Meu Deus do céu, o que foi aquilo, mulher? Tu viu?
In a perfectly understandable reaction, Both women made an immediate and hasty retreat from the premises, adamantly declaring their decision to abandon any thoughts of purchasing the cottage. When confronted by the property owner regarding their sudden change of heart, they presented him with the recorded footage, leaving him visibly stunned. He maintained that nothing of this nature had ever occurred on the property previously and expressed sincere remorse for offering the house in such a condition. The women acknowledged his apology and promptly departed from the situation. If you found yourself exploring a haunted property, which room would you be most reluctant to investigate? Share your thoughts in the comments section, though I'm convinced there's really only one logical answer to this inquiry: the basement. These subterranean spaces have long been recognized as the primary focal points of paranormal activity in most haunted locations, largely due to their isolated and secluded nature. An overwhelming majority of supernatural recordings originate from these underground chambers, a trend that continues to strengthen, as evidenced by the following compelling footage. The recording was captured at 10 o'clock in the evening, when Joshua, our cameraman, detected unusual disturbances emanating from the basement while in the process of putting his young daughter to bed. Displaying considerable courage, he chose to investigate the source of these mysterious sounds.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright? Hello? Hello? No. Okay. I heard something. Nothing? Is anyone there? Whoa, Jesus!
In an inexplicable turn of events, a storage unit was observed sliding across the floor without any visible cause or intervention. The room's excellent visibility served to confirm the absence of any conventional explanation for this movement. Despite the bizarre nature of the occurrence, the lack of definitive evidence made it difficult to establish anything beyond circumstantial conclusions, though the family found this explanation sufficiently plausible to accept. This ambiguity created a practical challenge, as they struggled to find paranormal experts willing to investigate the situation without more substantial evidence of supernatural activity. Several days later, at precisely the same hour, an unsettling coincidence in itself, Joshua once again heard disturbing sounds originating from the basement while he was upstairs, prompting another investigation. This time, his recording captured something far more unsettling.
The following footage was recorded after hearing voices from upstairs. Please be advised the images that you see may be disturbing.
I heard some noises again. Hello? No way. No!
Let's watch that again, here, and slow it down. Here is a close-up image of the figure that was seen walking across the doorway at the bottom of the stairs. This image can still not be explained.
Even without enhanced magnification, the footage clearly shows a dark, shadowy figure moving past the doorway in what appeared to be a deliberate attempt to provoke fear in Joshua. If inducing terror was indeed its objective, it certainly achieved its goal. Following this particularly disturbing encounter, he took immediate action to secure the basement entrance, implementing both a heavy-duty padlock and substantial wooden barricades before finally reaching out to ecclesiastical authorities for intervention. This marked the final update provided regarding these unsettling events. A college student named Lamine, who coincidentally shared his name with the soccer star Lamine Yamal, found himself home alone one evening when his parents decided to go out for a party. However, none of them could have anticipated that this particular night would become the most terrifying experience in young Lamin's life thus far. The incident occurred at 4 o'clock in the morning when he was suddenly awakened by the distinct sound of a door shaking. Initially, Lamin feared that burglars might be attempting to take advantage of his parents' absence, though what was about to unfold would make him wish that common criminals were indeed the source of his concerns.
Estaba jugando a la PC. Si escuchan, literalmente me estaban golpeando la puerta. Me están golpeando la puerta, mejor dicho. Voy a ver todo. Miren, no hay nadie del otro lado. No hay nadie del otro lado. Tengo las luces prendidas, como me dijeron, tengo todo ahora. Pero quiero que vean que acá no hay nadie. Tengo todo, pasó todo. Se cayó. Grabé del otro lado y todo.
Upon investigating and opening the door, he discovered an empty hallway, and when he attempted to distract himself by retreating to his computer, a loud crash echoed through the house. Given his youth, his reaction was completely natural. He sought refuge under his blankets in his bedroom, where he eventually drifted into an uneasy sleep. Following his parents' return the next day, no further unusual occurrences were reported. Security surveillance systems have become an indispensable tool implemented in structures worldwide. Their primary function is to discourage criminal activity and unlawful behavior, as perpetrators are deterred by the knowledge that their actions will be recorded, making their apprehension significantly more likely. However, there exists one category of entities that remains completely undaunted by these technological safeguards: the supernatural realm. Spectral beings operate without any concern for security cameras, as their ethereal nature renders them largely invisible, and they face no earthly consequences even when their activities are captured on film. The entity in the following recording certainly demonstrated this brazen attitude.
Hittek el már megint mi történt a mai live alatt? Konkrétan a kutya fél órán át valamit ugatott a nappaliba, egy árnyat, konkrétan vissza kellett nézni a lakásban a kamerákat, hogy mi az Isten volt, nézzétek meg ti is, nagyon para, azóta Zafi be van fosva. Már konkrétan több mint fél éve érzékeljük ezeket a szellemjárásokat, és fogalmam sincs, hogy mit csináljunk. Nagyon para, srácok.
The footage initially shows a dog barking intensely at what appears to be empty space, leaving observers perplexed. Shortly thereafter, a shadowy form moved across the room, followed by the autonomous movement of a chair, truly unsettling phenomena. After examining this footage, the homeowner, Sienna, rejected the supernatural explanation and attempted to continue her daily routine as if nothing extraordinary had occurred. This dismissive attitude would soon prove to be ill-advised. The following days were relatively uneventful, with one notable exception. The access panel to one of her storage spaces mysteriously detached and tumbled down the staircase. While this incident was particularly unusual given the panel's secure mounting, Sienna failed to recognize its significance. She reached out to her boyfriend regarding repairs, but he wisely suggested investigating the space first, concerned about the possibility of squatters having taken residence. Following his prudent advice, Sienna armed herself with her phone's camera and conducted an investigation. What she discovered defied conventional explanation.
És az esetleg ide?
Igen, az ott volt, nem?
Hát ilyen szervizelagút szerintem.
Ja, de ilyen több is van a lakásban.
A szobába is.
Meg a madaras szobában is van.
Le tudsz szedni, vagy?
Nagyon hideg jön, de nem látok be. Szerintem fel kell emelni.
Magasson van. Lerakom a kamerát, ezt felemellek. Na mi van ott? Belátszik? Látszik semmi. Lakik ott benne valaki, tudod? Az mi? Az micsoda? Ez fel van akasztva oda, ennyi.
Az egy papa.
És látszik valami.
Itt is van egy, de ezt nem tudjuk kinyitni. A stúdióban is van egy ilyen pici ajtó.
Inexplicably, 3 wooden sticks had been suspended by string near the entrance, an arrangement that definitely hadn't existed during their previous inspection. Such an elaborate configuration couldn't have manifested naturally, indicating deliberate human intervention, but the identity of the responsible party remained a troubling mystery. There appeared to be only one way to resolve this enigmatic situation. Gathering their courage, the couple decided to conduct a thorough examination of the concealed space together. Equipped with flashlights and their mobile phones, they carefully maneuvered through the cramped opening. What transpired inside was captured in the following footage.
Vettünk 2 zseblámpát, hogy lássunk a járatba, és azt mondtátok, hogy nem mozdítsuk el a voodoo papát, úgyhogy ahhoz nem fogunk hozzányúlni. Én nem akarok előre menni.
Akkor megyek én előtte meg, ezt mögöttem és világítasz. Akkor nem érünk hozzá.
Csak óvatosan.
Yes? Itt van valami előttünk.
Itt el tudunk menni?
Szerintem, ja. De vigyázz a tiszta pókáról minden. Nagyon szűk a hely. Aha. Mi volt ez?
Nézd, baba, annyira hideg van, hogy látszik a leheletem.
Azt a kurva.
Úristen, mi az ott? Világíts gyorsan oda.
Hol?
Ott.
Jézusom, menjünk.
Hol lesz a voodoo baba? Eltűnt.
De madzag még itt van. Foglald össze.
Nem tudom, hogy ti láttátok a videón, de volt ott valaki. És a voodoo babát sehol sem találtuk. Mióta kijöttünk, Zafi folyamatosan ugatja a járatot.
In an alarming turn of events, a pale, undefined entity rapidly retreated from their illumination. While the brief glimpse prevented definitive identification, viewers are encouraged to share their theories in the comments section. Adding to the increasingly disturbing situation, their dog maintained persistent barking at the entrance throughout both day and night, significantly disrupting their daily lives. The constant disturbance made sleeping nearly impossible and rendered daytime activities equally challenging. However, nothing was as thoroughly secured as the entrance to the mysterious space. Upon confirming something had taken up residence inside, the boyfriend employed his hammer and lumber to completely seal the entrance, ensuring that even a human occupant would be unable to break free. This preventive measure, however, produced catastrophic results, as evidenced by what followed. The entity somehow managed to circumvent the barricade and proceeded to create chaos throughout the residence, providing irrefutable evidence that the couple was indeed experiencing paranormal activity. This unprecedented situation left them completely unprepared for an appropriate response, a state of uncertainty that persists to the present day. This footage was captured at approximately 3 a.m. on January 30th, 2015, in the home of a young man named Michael. Leading up to this recording, Michael had been frequently woken up during the night by unsettling noises. Determined to find the source, he decided to investigate on this particular night, only to be met with an encounter that revealed the spirit's sinister nature.
Okay guys, so it's about 3:20 in the morning. Like clockwork, it started scratching and banging again. So I just don't stop. Can't sleep. And I've decided I'm gonna go up this time. I'm gonna take the camera up. You can hear it now. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna face this thing. I'm gonna just see if we can catch something on tape and just see what we get. Okay. Hello? Hello? Look. If you're there, I want you to leave my house. Nah, fuck this. I'm staying downstairs. Do whatever it wants. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done.
Shortly after stepping into the attic, Michael commanded the spirit to leave his house. Shockingly, at that exact moment, a box was hurled directly at his face. Encounters like this, where spirits physically attack someone, are rare and suggest malevolent intent. After this disturbing event, Michael stopped sharing updates with his YouTube audience, leaving the situation shrouded in mystery. All that's known is that he eventually moved to a new house, but it remains unclear whether the spirit followed him to his new location.